Hello and welcome to the third class of Power Over Parkinson's Yoga. Today we're going to work on building off of the previous classes. Some things that will be helpful are a yoga mat, a yoga block, and then a hamstring stretcher. If you don't have one of those, a towel or a sheet will be just as fine. We're going to go ahead and sit on that yoga block, put it underneath your tailbone. This is going to help elongate your spine, and we're going to do some of our breathing. You can have your hands rested in your lap or on your knees. We're going to take some deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, feeling the oxygen fill your lungs. Exhale, feeling the oxygen leave your lungs. You can rest your hand on your stomach and feel your stomach move with the breath as you inhale and exhale. Continuing to breathe, you can move your hand to your chest, feeling the motions of your body as you breathe, recognizing how it makes you feel. You can put your hands on your ribs, feeling the oxygen fill your lungs. Taking some deep breaths, focusing your mind and your body. We're going to bring our hands to our knees. And we're going to sweep them up overhead, inhaling, sweep them down, exhale. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down. Next we're going to do is some neck stretches. So we're going to turn our head to the side here, feeling a nice stretch in our neck. You can have your hands rested in your lap or on your knees. Remembering to breathe through the movement. Remembering to sit up nice and tall during these movements and filling your lungs with oxygen. Going to come to center here, and you're going to look down towards your armpit here. You can do a different type of neck stretch. You're remembering to breathe. You're sitting up nice and tall. If the yoga block is uncomfortable, you can remove that and just sit on the mat. Gonna do this stretch a few more times. Gonna stretch out our shoulders next, and we're gonna do some forward rolls. They can be large rolls or little rolls. You can have your hands rested in your lap or on your knees. Gonna go ahead and remove this block from underneath of me. Gonna sit up nice and tall, and we're gonna stretch out our back here. Gonna twist to the side, remembering to breathe through the exercise. Feeling a nice stretch in our back here. to switch sides again. Remembering to breathe through the exercise. Inhaling and exhaling. Going to come back to center here and do those trunk rotations. You can do big circles or little circles. Remembering to engage your core, breathing through the exercise. Going to switch and go the opposite direction, engaging our core, remembering to breathe. Focusing our mind and our body and our breath with the exercise. And come back to heart center here, and we're going to bring our hands up. Inhaling, exhale, bring our arms down. Inhale, bring our arms up. Exhale, bring our arms down. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, bring your arms down. We're going to bring our arms out to the side here, open up our chest, look to the sky. Going to do it one more time. Arms aren't going all the way up. They're just going to the side there, opening up your chest and your heart. Sitting up nice and tall, remembering to breathe. Going to we're going to stretch out our legs here. I'm going to stretch out and we're going to do those ankle rotations. Remembering to breathe. You can do little circles or big circles with your ankles. Next, we're going to do the gas pedal motion. We're going to flex and extend our ankles like you're pressing a gas pedal. You can do both feet or alternate. Next, you're going to bring one knee up and then the other, and then flatten your legs, alternating each leg, stretching out your legs as you do this, remembering to breathe, engaging your core during this movement. If you need to, you can lean up against a wall. Next, we're going to bring our knees together, plant our heels, and we're going to twist our legs back and forth in that windshield wiper movement. Remember to breathe, engaging your core, feeling a nice stretch in your lower back. Gonna turn here just so you can get a better view of the pose. So we're gonna go into that boat pose. Our feet are gonna be planted, engaging the core. You can lift your legs up for a higher quality core engagement, or you can have your feet planted and lifting one leg up at a time if that makes it more challenging, or you can just have your feet planted. Engaging your core, remembering to breathe. Gonna hold this pose, remembering to breathe in boat pose. Gonna lower all the way down, and you're gonna grab your yoga block and you're gonna put it between your knees here. Your feet are gonna be planted on the ground, and you're gonna lift your hips into bridge. Engaging your core, remembering to breathe. You can lift your ankles for a more of a challenge, so raising your heels off the ground. You're going to hold it here, hold and bridge, remembering to breathe and release. Inhale, go into bridge pose, hold. Exhale, release. Gonna go ahead and keep the yoga block there between your knees and raise your knees up off the ground. Your knees should be bent in a slight 90-degree angle. And you're gonna go ahead and engage your core muscles. Just gonna move up a little bit so you can see better. And you're gonna alternate stretching out, flexing your shoulders here and your arms. You want to engage your core muscles. If you need to, you can have your legs planted in your heels if that's easier, but you want to remember to engage your core. If you want, you can remove the yoga block and create more of a challenge and alternate arms and legs. So opposite arm and leg extend. You want to engage your core. This would be a more of a challenging pose than doing it with the yoga block. But again, putting the yoga block between your knees and doing this pose is just as beneficial. Remembering to breathe through each exercise, engage your core muscles. Go ahead and remove your yoga block, and we're going to go ahead and come into standing. So we're going to go ahead and bring our arms up overhead, inhaling, exhale, bring our arms down. Inhale and exhale. Focusing your mind, your body. We're going to clasp our hands at the top and bend to the side, feeling a nice stretch. You want to elongate your arms. Think about stretching your arms further to the ceiling or the sky. Holding it there, feeling a nice stretch. Bring back to center, turn to the other side. Remembering to breathe through this movement. Feeling a nice stretch, trying to hold, engage your core, focusing on your breath. You can go ahead and shake it out a little bit. Bring your arms up overhead. Inhale, exhale, sweep your arms down. Next, I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to do that chair pose again. So slight bend in your knees, engaging your core. We're going to go uphill, exhale. Next, go back into that chair pose. You can bring your hands to heart center. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see. Engage your core. Spine is neutral. You can use a chair or a wall to hold on to. So inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your arms down and go into chair pose and hold. You're going to hold, engage your core. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down and come into chair. feeling the tension in your legs, engaging your core, remembering to breathe. Gonna go ahead and shake it out a little bit. Gonna do it again. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down and into chair pose. You can use a wall to hold on to or a chair, or you can bring your arms to heart center, or your knees or your hips, whatever's most comfortable for you. Inhale, bring those arms up, and exhale, bring your arms down. Come back into chair pose, engaging your core, remembering to breathe. Go ahead and shake out your legs, shake out your arms if you need to. Gonna come back into a lunge pose here. So one foot in front of the other. Gonna bring your arms up into warrior one. And you're gonna jump that back foot forward. So I'm gonna turn to the side here so you can see. So one foot in front of the other. Bring your arms up. Remembering to breathe, engaging that core. And then you're gonna jump that back foot forward. So lunge pose, bring your arms up, engage your core. Bring your arms down, jump that back leg forward. Gonna switch sides. So reverse, we're gonna inhale, exhale, bring arms down, come back into chair pose. And then we're gonna switch to the other side, into that warrior one. Inhale, bring arms up. Exhale, bring arms down. Come back to heart center. Shake it out. Now we're going to switch legs. Go into that lunge pose. Engage your core. Lift your arms up. You can use a wall or a chair to hold on to if you need to. Gonna jump that back leg forward. So I'm gonna turn to the side here just so you can get a better view. Go in the lunge pose, lift your arms up. Bring your arms down, jump that back leg forward. Do it again, bring the arms up into that lunge pose. Remembering to breathe. Jump that back leg forward. Gonna come back to center here, bring arms up. Inhale, exhale, bring arms down. Inhale, bring arms up. Exhale, bring arms down, come into chair pose. Hold there, remembering to breathe. Spine is neutral. You're engaging your core. Inhale, bring arms up. Exhale, bring arms down and back into chair. Gonna shake out our legs here. Gonna turn to the side here just so you can get a better view. You're gonna go into warrior two. So heels are aligned, 1 foot forward, one to the side. You're gonna stretch your arms out and reach into that lunge pose. Engaging your core, remembering to breathe. Come back to center here. Gonna switch sides. One foot is facing forward, the other is facing to the side. Go into lunge. Bring your arms up. You can use a wall or a chair to hold on to. Whatever works for you. Inhale, bring arms up. Exhale, bring arms down, come into chair pose. Inhale, bring arms up. Exhale, bring arms down, come back into chair pose. Engaging our core, our body, our mind. Gonna go ahead and turn to the side here. Gonna go back into Warrior 2. Feeling the breath enter your lungs to engage your core. Gonna switch sides. Go ahead and go into that lunge and stretch your arms out. Come back to center. Bring arms up. Inhale. Exhale, sweep our arms down. Inhale, bring arms up. Exhale, bring arms down. Next, we're going to go into what's called chaturanga. So it's like a push-up pose, and you can do this against a wall. So elbows are tucked in, and you are pushing in, almost like in a plank position. Keeping your back straight, core engaged, elbows tucked in. I'll show you what it looks like if you're doing it just on the mat, if you need an increase in challenge. Okay, and this is what it looks like if you're doing it on the mat. Going down into the chaturanga, so it's a push-up, go up into cobra, and then into downward dog. But again, just doing it on the wall is just as perfectly fine. I'm going to show you that again. Inhale, exhale, down into chaturanga, push-up position, up into cobra, downward facing dog. But again, working on that plank position with elbows in against the wall, breathing and engaging your core is perfectly fine. Gonna come back to center here. We're gonna go into that tree pose. You can use the wall to hold on to. You can do a kickstand, or you can bring your foot all the way up on your thigh. Don't want it resting on your knees. You can have your hands to heart center, or resting on your hips, or holding onto a wall. You can move your arms like a tree, or you can just pick a spot and focus on your balance. Gonna hold this here. Gonna relax, bring our arms in, up overhead. Exhale, bring arms down. Inhale, bring our arms up overhead. Exhale, bring arms down. Gonna shake out our legs here. We're gonna switch. You can do the kickstand. You can bring it up a little higher on your calf muscle, or you can bring it all the way up on your thigh there. Hands to heart center, or resting on your hips, or you're using a chair or a wall to hold on to. Gonna shake out our hips again. We're gonna inhale, bring our arms up. Exhale, bring our arms down. And go into seated position. We're going to grab that hamstring stretcher. We're going to wrap it around the bony portion of our foot here. We are going to stretch out our legs here. Okay, go ahead and switch. Remembering to breathe through the exercise. Okay, and we're going to switch feet again. Feeling a nice stretch. We're going to put it around both feet. Feeling a nice stretch, bringing our body forward, holding this there, remembering to breathe. Go ahead and release. You can put your strap down for a second. We're going to go into that boat pose. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. We're going to go into the hamstring stretch, and we are going to lift our leg up. If you want to go into boat pose to lower yourself all the way down, you can add more of a challenge. Gonna switch legs, feeling a nice stretch in our hamstring here. Switch legs again, remembering to breathe. Switching legs again. Again, if you don't have a hamstring stretcher, you can use a towel, a belt, or a sheet. Okay, you can go ahead and put that hamstring stretcher down. We're going to go into our last pose of Savasana. You want to open your arms and your palms, relax your legs, your mind, your body. Thanking your body for this practice, closing your eyes, being present in the moment. Go ahead and wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, bring your knees up. Go ahead and turn over. And lift yourself up and come into seated position. Thanking your mind for this practice. Thank you for joining Power Over Parkinson's third yoga class.